Hello Capricorn, Happy New Year. Many blessings and prosperity to you in the new year. Welcome to your January reading for 2018. First reading for the year. Let's see how it resonates with you. Also, happy birthday to all Cappies out there. Hope you're going to have great celebrations or had great celebrations. Many happy returns. So let's see what's in store for you this month. Let's see what's in store for you. Getting a fair bit of pentacles there as well. Thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And for all those Capricorns that have booked in for private readings, it's been really nice to connect with you as well for those readings. It's nice to see who my subscribers are. Thank you for your support. If you'd like a private reading, Skype one-on-one reading, please follow the link below to my webpage, and you can go to the bookings, and that's where you would book a reading. Once you've booked the reading, I get an email. I will send you an email and book you in for your private reading, which will generally happen at the moment within the next few days, depending on your time zone. It's not a long wait period. I try and get these done as quickly as I can for you, because I know when people book in for readings, they're booking in because they want information now, not in 2-3 weeks time. So I do work odd hours to get that information to the people that have booked in. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's see how we go with this reading. Okay, for January, Capricorn, I feel like, there's new projects, new ventures. This is also a general reading, so it will parts of it will resonate. Sometimes all of it resonates. We'll just see what fits with you. If also look at your moon sign and rising sign, that gives you more insight, more information as well. But come January, and I feel like you're almost through this doorway. It's like you can see the rewards of your labours. You can see your rewards of your hard work, but you're not quite there yet. Okay, it's still a little way down the track, not too far, but there's still a little bit of work to do. What I want to say to you is it's still as if you're living a little bit. You've got a foot in the past and a foot in where you want to go. So whether you're not sure about your next step and where you want to go to, or you don't want to let go of something in the past, but there's something that's just holding you back. So I feel like you're teetering, but if you progress through, it's a completion of hard work and things that you've put into place, and you're about to reap all those rewards. So that's really good. It's really good. So it's really, and it's crossed with this. So you've got pentacles and pentacles, which is absolutely fantastic. So to me, it says that January for you is there's going to be a balancing. See, again, you've got the scales. There's a balancing of the past and the future, where you are, where you want to get to, and putting into place how you're going to get there. The opportunities are there for you to progress. The opportunities are there for you to move forward. The opportunities are there for you to reap the rewards of your labours. And that can be financial. It can be emotional. It can be the richness that you bring into your life. It's different for different Capricorns. So, but the changes are coming. The changes are set in place. The changes are set in place. Temperance is about balance. It's about beauty. It's about achieving what you need to achieve through that balance, through that peace, through that harmony. So it's important that you do get that balance. You need to have that balance. It's like the scales of justice, the karmic scales are being weighed. They're being weighed. There's a balance of past behaviours and actions, and reaping those rewards or not, but I like to think that you've done well and those rewards are there for you. There's been a lot of thought. What they're telling me here, Capricorn, is that there's been a lot of thought, a lot of thinking processes. There's been a lot of thought. There's been a lot of evaluating. There's been a lot of reviewing of what's surrounding you, what's in your life, what's in your vicinity. Do you want it to continue? Do you want to carry it forward, or do you want to leave it behind? And that's where you've got one foot in the past and one foot in the future. Is what you've got around you now what you want to take forward or not? What is it that you want to leave behind? What is it that you want to take forward? So there's this, and that's what you're balancing. That's what you're evaluating to find that inner peace. I feel like there's some stirring of emotions there. There's stirring of the past. There's stirring of your sense of satisfaction. Okay, and so that needs to be weighed. That needs to be processed. That needs to be looked at. You know, in the past, you've got the Chariot in reverse. Now, if the Chariot's upright, it's, you know, you've got control of your journey. But if it's in reverse, well, do you have control of your journey? Did you in the past, or were you dictated to? Were you singing to somebody else's tune? And you've had enough of that now. You don't want to do that anymore. Was it about doing things for others, being controlled by others, being controlled by outside forces, rather than you being able to forge forward and move forward yourself with what you've wanted, what's good for you, what's your journey? So I feel like you've been riding somebody else's journey, somebody else's plans that's been out of your control in the past, and now comes this new year, comes this, you know, first month of 2018, and there's a reevaluation has to happen. A review of how things are done has to happen. Okay, that's very much what's around you, and it seems that you do work that out because you get some sort of rewards from that. Okay, you do get some sort of rewards from that. I also want to say to you, Capricorns, try not to withdraw too much. Try not to just, you know, withdraw into your shell, stick your head in the sand. Try not to ignore what's going on. You really need to get out there and have a look at that. Have a look at what you want, because you do have dreams and aspirations and goals and things that you want to do, you do it diplomatically, you do it peacefully, you do it well. So, you know, do what you do well, and really do what's good for you. Do what is needed for you. You know, there has been a lot of trials and tribulations for you, and there still are. There's still some there, but the bulk of it is done. It's coming to completion. So what we're doing now, I feel like what you're doing is you're mopping up. You're looking at all the changes that have been put in place, all the things that have caused you angst and difficult times, and you're tying up loose ends. You are getting ready to move forward. Those things need to come to the surface, and they need to be looked at and dealt with and released, rather than keep them, you know, as a sword in your back, as a burden. They need to be released. You've got them there. You know what they are because you've thought about them. You've processed them. You've done the scales of justice. You've weighed them. You've worked out the pros and cons. And now it's about releasing those. I feel like you're going to come up against some opposition, though. I don't feel like, you know, releasing those things is not just about you releasing them. There's going to be people around you that have an opinion. Okay, I feel like there's people around you that have an opinion. But you need to decide very strongly that you're not going to dance to anybody else's tune. That's enough. There's no dancing to anyone's tune anymore, okay? And so that allows you to move forward. It's going to be with effort, with work, okay? You need to put in the work. You need to do the work. You need to you need to do it. You need to put those changes into place. There's going to be a lot of processing for you, a lot of nighttime processing. You know, you at night in bed, you're going to be processing things. You're going to be fine-tuning things. You're going to be you know, molding them and creating them to suit you. It's almost like it's your time now. It really is your time to review what's going on around you, okay? And make it what you want it to be. Make it what you want it to be, okay? You know, you're doubting your own strength. You're doubting your own ability to do this. Can I do it? Am I strong enough to do it? You are strong enough to do it. You are, you know, really, really strong and able to do it. Don't allow doubt and fear to creep in, because that's where then you hand things over to other people and allow other people to make choices and decisions for you. And that's what got you into this bother in the first place. You know, it's not about other people making your choices. They don't know you as well as you know yourself. You know what's good for you. You know what you need. You know what you want. And so it's about finding the strength to do that, because this needs to be like this, because you are strong. You can do this. Okay, you can do this. This is totally within your abilities. This is totally within your abilities. You've got, you're going to manage it. You know, you've got the Emperor. The Emperor is someone that's really strong, is determined and knows their direction, knows what they want, knows how to get it. And that's you, and that's going to be, by the end of the month, you're going to be like this. By the end of January, you will be like this. You will have reconnected with your strength, reconnected with your true self, and there's no stopping you. This is what I want. These are the changes that I want. This is what needs to happen. These changes need to be put in place. Okay, and I feel like that's all on a personal level. What I've just said is all on a personal level. I'm going to see now what it is for you on a work level. You know, this is you. It's about inner work, I think, in January for you Capricorns. I can really feel like it's about the inner work that you're doing. There's going to be some sort of it's not going to be an easy journey. It's a spiritual journey. It's a journey within, which is something that you haven't done for a while. You know, it's about a journey within and pulling out everything that's no longer relevant. You know, it's about that journey within. It's about that shining that light on those places that you don't bring out into the light very often, and really reassessing and evaluating. It still is about you personally. January, I think, is going to be about you. About you. Let's see. Work. What's going on there? Let's have a look. Let's do the whole... I feel like finances and money are going to be there for you. I don't feel like that's going to be an issue at all. I don't... You know, money goes out, but money's coming in. It's not going to be a problem. I feel like a lot of the financial burden is yours. You deal with a lot of that. Can I say that? It's about you. You know, but you're going to come out of it. You will progress through this. You will progress through this as the victor, and you're going to feel much stronger within yourself. Within yourself. Okay. I feel like with work, for some of you, there's a promotion there. There's a promotion with work. For some of you, I feel like there's a movement, new job, new way of doing. And I feel like, Capricorn, these changes, these reassessment that you're putting in place, it's also to do with work. The way you've worked in the past is no longer suitable. You no longer want to do that. You want to put in some changes. You want to make it work for you, not be a prisoner of the 9 to 5. You really want more flexibility, I feel, in 2018, certainly in January. You know, there needs to be more there for you, more there for you. Okay, it's going into the depths. It's the depths. The page is of cups, is emotions, is water, is messages coming to you, and I feel like those messages are going to come to you intuitively. they're going to come. You're just going to know. You're just going to know deep down what's coming for you, because you know it's the wheel is turning. You're not through it yet. It's going to progress through the year where things are going to get to where you want them to be. At the moment, you're halfway round, so that you've gone through trials and tribulations. You're now assessing, and then that will turn up to be better. Okay, up to be better. You do find some peace, and you do find some peace in once you put in those changes. Okay, you get a flow. You get the flow. I want to say to you too, Capricorn, some of you have been feeling very stuck. Very stuck. That movement will start happening again by the end of January. So you need to really, that stuckness comes from you needing to define what changes you want to put in place. What do you want? What are your needs? What are you wanting to find? Okay, and you know the Palace of Swords has come up for you, and the Palace of Swords to me is going into this place where it's mental, it's mind, it's the mind, it's communication. So it's communicating with others what you're wanting. It's getting into your head space. It's processing. That's going to sum up January for you. I'm going to just pull a card from the Angels of Abundance and see what's going on here for you. Okay, let's have a look. As an overall review of what's going on for you in January. Okay, so it's about severing vows of poverty, and it's not just financial. It's just about bringing things into your life. There's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Okay, which is what you've been doing. You've been tolerating. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So it really is about reprogramming, rethinking, rewiring how you think things, how you what you're attracting and what you believe in. Okay, one more card for you on my Dreamtime deck. You know this deck, I've used it before. I love it. My Dreamtime deck. Okay, so let's see what is there for you. That's going to summarize the month and give you some strength. Okay, clapsticks, to me, reverberation, and to me, clapsticks, you bang them together and they vibrate, and for you, it's about putting in place one change, one way you're thinking of things differently, and that's like clapping them together, and that vibration, that one action will, like the ripples in a pond, will ripple out, will vibrate out, and it will change everything else in your life very slowly. It'll impact other people in your life. It'll impact how you view things and what you're attracting, and the vibrations will move further and further out. So each change that you make is going to create a vibration that will then change what is around you and what you're attracting. So that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, so I wish you a happy new year. I wish you luck and prosperity and happiness for 2018. And I hope that this resonates for you and is of some help for you through January.